It's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what it means? It's time for the Suede Covington Show. Starring Suede Covington, DJ Not the DJ, and Mr. No Cash.
Best thing on the planet, baby. When I move, you move. When I move, you move.
Ways, baby.
Ah, that's it. That's it. Waze is in the house once again, baby.
Yeah, we back, Suede.
That's it, man. That's it. I just need you to move your mic up a little bit closer to you, talk just a little louder, because I know you a smooth cat, so you always be on the ladies like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, baby? You're one of the most beautiful things on the planet, and I just want you to be one of the stars out here.
Hey, no, I'll tell you the truth. I think that motorcycle accident knocked some sense out of my ass. It's been monotone ever since then.
For real?
For real.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It could have been that. You know what I'm saying? It could have been that. That's what's up, man. That was something for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's good to still be here though, man. You know, I laid there looking at the light.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know what? DJ, not the DJ. What it looked like. I mean, but I really thought it was over when that happened. You know, I laid there. The chick, she hit me out doing a little light cruise, and I get to the intersection. I look to my right, but you hear the ladies that stayed on the corner just yell out, "Baby, stop!"
Ooh.
And it was like, huh? I looked her way, but all you seen was a red blur, and I had the right of way. So, long story short, hit me. Her car wedged on top of the bike, and she was trying to get the fuck home. For real. And my homeboys was trailing me. We was getting ready to go to Belle Isle, cruise the city. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, homegirl, hold on. You got to wait till the authorities get. You just tried to kill me.
Oh, hit and run, huh?
Yep. So they isolated the situation, made her stay where she was at.
Yeah.
She was going to get out of her car. I'm laying there. I'm hearing everything. I'm telling them, like, man, y'all just calm down. Just somebody make sure the ambulance is coming, man. Who called the ambulance? So, here today present is something to look at. It's something to feel good about. This was August 22nd, 2014.
2014.
I broke everything on my right side.
Oh,
your
one
side. Oh, man. Yeah. It was real. It was a wake-up call. I've been picking up the pieces mentally since then, because it do damage you emotionally in ways. I used to have them night terrors, like real horror movies, like examples of what could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Like, my accident was bad, but it wasn't as bad as the night terrors that I used to have. That used to look like horror movies. Like, the skeleton with the face, all the face ripped off. I was having them dreams for like 2-3 years after that.
Damn, for real?
Yep.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you got over that, though. You worked through that, and now you don't have them as much, or you don't have them at all.
Like, every now and then I jump out my sleep from a dream or something reoccurring, but it don't feel like that same reoccurring dream no more. You know what I'm saying?
It's not from being in the streets when you just had to pull mags on people.
Nah.
Nigga, hold up. That's my sack, bro. Run it, man. I told you, stop playing with me and my money.
No, we wasn't running off on no plug twice where I'm from, man.
No, I was saying you were saying that. Not you running off on the plug. I was saying,
but it come with it, though.
Yeah. I got you.
What about the person who ran off on me and I got to go,
That's
like
what I'm talking about. So,
that's neither here nor there.
So are you afraid to ride motorcycles now?
No.
You got PTSD from motorcycles?
Nope. I could jump back on one like 3 years after that happened. Just to, you know what I'm saying, see if I still had the jitters or whatever. They was there, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing like Will Ferrell on Talladega Nights. He was only going 35.
Bobby.
He was like, go faster! I'm going fast already.
No, but it's naturally in me though. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, with that thrill of wanting to just exhilarate off of motorcycles, 4-wheelers, fast cars.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
can't be scared of it. You gotta embrace it, man. But you just gotta pay attention because Detroit people don't know how to drive. You know, the stop sign back here, you're supposed to stop in front of the stop sign. You get a car come way out into the intersection, damn, they're turned already. You might as well have turned.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah.
That's because they saw you. They was about to run it.
Man, yeah, and that happens all the time. I see it all the time. I
You
don't
do
do it so much.
For me?
Yeah.
No, I don't run it.
Stop.
You're not gonna
creep
admit it.
up past it, but
No, like real stuff. I really don't run like the stop sign stuff because I know other people do it, and I just know just one day
that's
I'm
called
gonna
a
get hit.
roll and stop.
Yeah,
Like you
roll.
just stopped and rolled through there and kept going.
Messing with Detroit, they just be running anything.
Yeah,
Man, what? New York drive crazy. Chicago drive crazy.
yeah.
Chicago
Yeah,
just
you know what I'm
can't drive.
saying? I mean, no, well, to them, you can't drive because you're not making moves like they making
Right.
moves.
Yeah.
And you saying they can't drive because they making moves that you like, why is you doing that? Though?
Right.
Nah,
You
they
know what I'm
moves
saying?
They moves is crazy moves. Though.
I just want, once again, it's the same though. You know what I'm saying?
They moves if you ain't thinking 2 steps ahead of them, you getting hit.
Bam. So that
Yeah.
means you got to
That's
think
how a lot of
2
Detroit
steps.
drivers, too.
Yeah. Hey, they said they
I
was
just feel like Detroit dudes just drive like fast. That's all we do.
Speed limit 35. You
Don't
doing
matter.
60
The
down
speed
there.
limit should be 100.
Hey, you gonna do 110,
They
120.
gonna do 120.
Yeah,
I
fast
heard-
as that car can
I
go.
heard somebody say, man, I guess the speed limit is just the recommendation of speed. I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
That's what they said.
I
Hey,
swear, no, it is because if the flow of traffic going 80, nigga, we all going 80. Don't matter.
so they,
No.
hey, so they had-
They ain't gonna
was,
pull us all over.
They was they said they've given people license back, man. You heard that?
Yeah, they ain't work for me.
That ain't work for you.
ain't work for me.
They said
They was knocking people tickets off. Like, you can get your license back if you paid whatever you need to pay, but they was knocking people reinstatement fees off through that program and old tickets that probably wasn't settled for years ago. Then if that was holding you up from getting your license, you can do it.
Oh.
But if it's anything else that you got hindering you, then
yeah, and it was only like like moving violations or something like
Yeah.
move it was some
traffic
moving violations.
infractions. It got to be
Yeah,
traffic
or
infractions.
parking tickets. They was
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, because they kind of looked into it. They wasn't doing all the tickets that you have for whatever reason. It was just certain tickets that they was allowing you to get your license and let you set up a payment arrangement to get your license because they said there's too many people in jail for suspended
Traffic
license.
infraction,
Yeah,
yeah.
for suspended license. So they trying to give them back. And I'm like looking at the list of things, and it's like it was like you said, really nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Change Me Works. I found them on Instagram. Social media does work. Change Me Works been helping me work towards getting my license back. So that's one of the 2022 things that I'm moving towards in a positive direction because
That's what's up.
anybody can say, oh, you're supposed to have your license. No, I had things occur that in my life that caused me to lose my license.
Right. And then the way the city's set up, it is not really a priority. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying when I say that is a lot of times people get pulled over, and there's so much going on in the city, so many people locked up. It's like, dude, I really don't have time to really
It's a
take
traffic infraction.
you to jail
Yeah.
for this
you
little
drive.
traffic infraction. So look, I'm gonna just give you another ticket. You know what I'm saying? And you keep it pushing.
Because
You know what I mean?
they even make it harder for you to just give them the money to get you back on the road. Like, one of my close friends, him and his wife just got their license back together. Good thing. But you go, you pay them all this money out your pocket. Then they still tell you, all right, after you done took the test pass and you gave us all the money to get your license straight, you got to wait 30 days before we see your license. What type of, what?
What? They didn't tell me
just-
that.
I just heard that. That's what I just
You got
seen.
your
I went with them and seen it for myself personally.
was asking
Yeah, I got my license, man. What kind of questions is that? Nigga, I'm Suede Covington, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got my license on the planet, baby.
See,
I didn't know you had no outstanding tickets.
Man, I had a couple tickets I had to take care of, and
See, I
then the
can
only
keep
thing
it
I had to do was take the driver test over, and take a road test.
I got pulled
Twice.
over
I had to take a road test
with
twice.
2 pounds of marijuana in my cup.
Oh,
And I tried to act like the brakes didn't work. I tried to act like the brakes was going out so I could throw them out the fucking window. And that ain't work. That ain't work. Shout out to DPD for not being dumb.
well, they like
Long story
yeah,
short,
they was
snatch my ass out of there. Oh, this is why your ass ain't want to stop. I was like, damn. You know, it's weed.
All you had to do
weed
was
is
stop.
weed.
Then we don't do
But
that.
then, a few years ago, when it happened, it wasn't like how it is now, where weed is regulated.
lax.
Yeah, so they
The
all
laws have changed.
I mean, but it's still
You
law. You
got-
still only have like I think a pound on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
legally
they're not
you can have
severe. But they're
99.9
not
grams on
as
you
severe.
legally
Yeah.
and traveling, but it got to be in a cage, locked up in your little box and all this. And
That's
that.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, so
Like a
you know.
gun. Same thing.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, so the 50 Cent word of the week, man.
What you got?
Yeah, all right. DJ has retired. Not the DJ from the 50 Cent word of the week, man.
What you
So,
got?
so this week we gonna do the word Patron, as some of y'all call it Pat Ron.
Right, Ron.
You know what I mean?
Wait.
Yeah, what?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What you said though? Right. I didn't think so. So the definition of Pat Ron, aka Patron, is a person who gives financial or other support to a person, organization, cause, or activity.
It's a word.
It's a word.
Yeah, that word is patron.
Pat Ron.
Yeah. Good old Pat Ron.
Pat Ron.
Oh man. That made me feel retarded. I'll tell you that.
Patron. Patron. But you know it can be read as Patron. But that is patron. So you know you can be
That's the real pronunciation of it. Patron.
Yeah, see?
People
Spell
call it Patron.
Spell Patron. Spell Patron.
That's a
Yeah, I
brand, basically. And that's the
okay.
meaning of the word.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Some of them got like three
Learn
different
something new
names.
every day.
Right.
Right.
Dog.
So the definition
So
person
what's
who
Hennessy?
gives. So you can be a patron to your sneaky link.
Hey, for real, huh?
Hey, look, I just found that out the other day, man. I had heard it a couple times,
What,
right?
Sneaky Link?
Yeah, and I thought it was like, you know, some smoky link sausage or something. I didn't know
Really?
it. That's what it. I mean, you think
I'm
sneaky
too old
link?
to be sneaky.
Hey, I was like, you know, I thought it was like, I was wondering did they come hot or mild? You know what I'm saying? You get a mild or you get a hot. What grocery store can you get them
It's
from?
a mental thing, man.
And I'm
you
like-
grow up out of certain
No.
things.
I'm saying you ain't never too old for Sneaky Links. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Why
right,
not?
on a hot dog bun with some
Because
ketchup.
people think the definition of Sneaky Link is something totally different than what it is.
Okay, so what is it
No,
then?
it's
Break
just
it
like
down
being
then,
sneaky.
DJ.
Yeah,
You
that's
doing
what I'm
something
saying.
that you
You
don't
ain't supposed to be
supposed to be
doing
doing.
right. So your Sneaky Link, so you got your girl, then you got your little side.
No, see, but if you grew up past that, that's why I said I'm too old for that. Cause
You ain't too old for that.
I
Man, I
don't
ain't
want to
got no
be
sneaky
running
link.
out the
I
house,
ain't messing
leaving
around
my
with no
shoe
sneaky link.
because my girl done found out where the sneaky link at. No,
Right, you know what I'm saying? And
If
then you
I
got these
just wanna
GPSs on the
date,
phone.
I'm a date. Yeah, no, if
it's
I'm
too
with my
much,
girl,
man.
I'm with
It's
my
too
girl.
much.
If I'm
And
dating,
then,
I'm
the,
dating.
and look, and then the chicks be so crazy. The women be so crazy now. They
Yeah, I ain't got time.
you know, they'll follow you,
Mhm.
and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, she there
That's what
at
you
the
risking.
sneaky link. You know what I'm saying?
But you
And then-
everybody
and then-
know what comes to that. That's already like a written warning in the label already. That's
What-
why
what's
he
the written
said.
warning?
That's why he said what he said. I'm too old.
Yeah, because why we
You
gotta
too old
sneak?
for the
Why won't
drama.
I just get a polygamous relationship? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I ain't gotta
right,
sneak.
right. So
Nowadays,
you
a
just
lot of people
introduce.
It's
So
a mind thing. I don't
so
wanna
what
sneak.
you do is you get the
You know
sneaky
what I'm
link,
saying?
right?
Yeah, I wouldn't because you
Doing
would
it,
have
yeah.
known. But you gonna post me on God. God.
Hey, look.
She
So
gonna
you
post me on
get the
Instagram.
sneaky link, right? And then after you keep the sneaky link for about 3 months, then you introduce
need
your
another
girl
one.
to the sneaky link,
No.
and then you have a you know what I'm
Menage a
saying?
trois.
You know,
See,
a
that's how I
relationship.
go
You got two of them.
Backfire right there. You convince your woman of the understanding of this polygamous friendship and what the benefits can come from it before you do anything, or else if she find out that you did anything first and then came to her, you know it backfires.
I mean, it
You
might
gotta
not.
make them feel like they're a part of something.
It
So
might
they-
not.
I don't know. You gotta make them feel like they're in control. They supposed to.
Oh,
Be
yeah, so that's how you do it.
No, I don't know.
So yeah. So
If she don't feel like she's in control, that means you can leave her for her at any moment. She gotta feel like she's in control.
Get that
I gotta control this way. I don't know what DJ Dr. GJ talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be in control.
You
Make her feel like she's in
Make-
control.
So
what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
game. So you
A
make her
part
feel
of
like
something.
she in control.
Why would you want to make her feel like she a part? Because a part is like
Because what he's saying is you a part of this, but I'm still in control at all times.
But if
I mean,
she
yeah, you can still be in
you,
control, but as long
she
no,
can
not like that.
control you and telling you when she want it to happen or if she don't want it to happen.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to
See,
be.
now
Oh, how's
if you
it supposed to
create
be?
it, see,
Cause then
You don't got
it
no
eliminates
control
it eliminates all that.
no, it don't. You just said it.
No, I said it does. I
Yeah,
said
but
if
then,
she's
but
in
see,
control, it
okay,
eliminates
all right,
her.
so no,
from
no,
feeling
no,
insecure
no, no.
about that
But
shit.
it revolves you
But
back
if-
around from polygamous to sneaky link.
But it-
Because if she say no, you're
Then
not
you
gonna
don't
right.
do it.
Exactly.
Oh, so
now
that's-
you're going to go back to the sneaky link.
No, you
If she
just
told
don't
you
do
no.
it. You wait till the sneaky link is
But that
ready.
was your whole purpose of having a sneaky link, right?
Yeah, you do it
Yeah,
that
but
time
no,
to make her feel comfortable so
see,
she want to do it again.
So look, what you saying is you saying exactly what he's saying. He's saying that she's in control. So when you want to and she decides to say no, then you got to do what she say do
And not do it.
and not do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
No.
what if that's what you was looking for?
What you supposed to be is in
But
control
did you
of the
already
situation.
do it, or did
Exactly.
you didn't? No, I'm
Right?
saying,
'Cause
I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
I'm saying,
No, I'm saying, did you already do it, or did you already not do it?
No, you're
Well,
not
you
talking
never did
about-
it at all.
No, so
So
you
no, I'm
come
saying
to
listen.
this.
No, I'm saying listen.
what you at? What you saying?
Listen, let me break it down, right?
Hurry
So
up.
if you say,
all day.
so if you say, boom, let's do it. She say, yeah, y'all do it, and then you be like, damn, I want to do it again, and she say no. I said that's okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like
No,
you
me
asked
and
her,
Sway
she was
saying
like,
straight
oh.
away from the sneaky link.
And
If
just
you open up the
bring it up,
conversation
yeah, bring it
to
up.
polygamous friendship
Well,
and the
yeah.
benefits that can come from it before you even try to dabble in sneak.
Exactly.
You can have an open line of communication to do that with your spouse.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Grown men shouldn't have to sneak, right? Or ask for permission.
yeah.
Only kids ask permission. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't know
but
about
the
somebody
only-
else be in control of how I should feel. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, see, then that comes to you being the man of the relationship. So you're not the dominant
yeah.
person no more.
I mean, you can still be dominant. You still
You
gotta
can't
handle
be.
your
If she decides to say, I don't want you today, tomorrow,
That's
on Wednesday,
control.
then she controlling. You got to wait till she say,
She with
We
it, but
can do
only
this.
on her terms.
it's only on her terms.
Yeah. That's too much.
So who's
control.
really
Me
controlling it?
personally-
Who's really controlling it? If it's on her terms, who's really controlling the
We
situation?
doing this or we only doing this when you want to do this? You see how that go?
But I just feel like that eliminates it all, though. Like it is just.
No, well, see
If
that.
you do it when she want to do it, that means I just
Nah,
feel
see
like
what
it's
you.
just- Heard that. That was loud and clear. Heard that. You got it. Next question.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on.
Hey, look, hey, sneaky links. Y'all gotta be paying attention with y'all. So y'all can't ask for money to pay your internet bill and then forget, and then ask a sneaky link a couple of days later for more money, and then say, is this for the cable bill, the internet? You know what I'm saying? What is you doing? You gotta stay on point. Now you're gonna get fired as being a sneaky link, cause now you thirsty. You a thirsty link.
I only make investments. That don't sound like an investment to me.
That's a sneaky link. You
That's what
invested
I'm
in a
saying.
sneaky link
That's
though.
time. I ain't got that time.
You
to
know what I'm
wait.
saying?
I'd
I'm just
rather
saying
know
though.
that this we can
Why
be
you
doing
messing with a
this.
broke sneaky link?
All sneaky links ain't broke.
But see, you
You
ain't
know what I'm
messing
saying?
with a sneaky link for the money.
Now, and look, now,
No, that's
hey,
what I'm
look,
saying.
Look,
Why
now, here
she
you go.
asking me for money?
Hey, look, here you go. Now this is a real topic right here, right? I mean, not like that wasn't the topic,
Yeah.
but leading off into that, successful women feel annoyed because they don't get treated like, I want to say, broke women. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily mean like the women broke, but what I mean is like you go to the bar, right? And you find out the chick make 150,000, 200,000. Some cats switch the game up and be like, well, shit, she can buy her own drink. Why I gotta buy her a drink? You got money.
Bro,
So it's like,
a real nigga still buy the drink
That's-
regardless, though.
now that's the
chivalry,
thing.
though.
That's the thing, though.
You just, yeah.
But some guys don't do that, man. They you know what I'm saying? They feel like, you know what I'm saying? She got it. So
They
why?
lost touch in this new age internet shit, feeling like they don't have to court a woman. You're wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Yeah,
always
that's
gonna
all.
have to do that.
I think these new niggas is
Especially
gay
just
anyway.
meeting them. Yeah, I ain't-
These new niggas is gay.
I don't want to say
And now,
he
look,
said
look,
it. He said
And look,
it,
let's
but I
not-
agree with it.
I don't want to say it.
Let's
We
not
don't-
call
we
them
not
gay.
gonna
Let's say
yeah.
alternative lifestyle guys out here. That's what we call them. Alternative lifestyle. Because it's an alternative to what I've really been doing the whole
Just
time.
call me Boosie.
Yeah, call me anything.
Call me Boosie, because
'Cause
I
I'm not-
ain't with it.
I'm not. See, I'm not at
She
all.
be shutting it
Cause she
down.
tell me, yeah, I mean, her thought, all right, bet. What you want? That's on me. I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So
Because I'm trying to get to know you.
Right. I don't care.
What
about
else do we
somebody.
have to talk about?
But see,
And then
but
later
see-
on, I can, sneak in and I can, you know what I'm saying, live off
on
you.
the back So you cash out up front,
Yeah, up front.
for
Oh,
a good
baby, I got
return.
it.
So when you find out she worth 150,000 or plus, she's an
Yeah.
investment at this point.
Yeah, like
I
that's
will
the-
invest it. I'll buy
that
you a
was the
dinner.
best
I'll buy
investment
you a
ever
drink,
made.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and some of them, that's what they want. They want you to come for real. You know what I'm saying? Because then they be like, you know what? I got my own. You know what I'm saying? I can take care of you and me. I look out for you. But since you initially looked out for me, you know what I'm saying? Then we could do something. But it's just something that I guarantee you, a lot of successful women feel. They feel annoyed by that. But once that conversation go in, like, what you do for a living? Oh, well, I'm a doctor. So a lot of cats instantly go into, oh, ching. Well, I ain't got to take care of her. I ain't got to do nothing. All I got to do is be her friend and have sex with her, and she'll give me her money. But that's not really how it go, right?
It ain't how it's supposed to go.
Nah, it's supposed to go, but it still go like
It
that.
goes like that because women get manipulated into having feelings. They can't fault the fact that they got feelings. They need that scratch itch. That little rose or that motherfucking ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? All the carpet munching and all that. It only gets you so far, and they know that. But that's what we was put on this earth intended for, man and woman. You know,
Right.
And that's why things
So,
going like
so what did you suggest? So, right, picking your brains. So, what do you suggest for the successful woman who meets a guy at the bar and then try to avoid the tides turning? Because sometimes it happen real quick.
Yeah.
The guy be at the bar and then she be like, "Oh, I'm a doctor, a lawyer, or I make 150 plus," and then they be like, "Oh, you buy me a drink then."
As men, as men, we gotta keep that stern ability to be masculine without being prideful. Yeah. Why do we have to bring up
Her money.
our financial statuses at
Well,
the bar?
because I'm about to say.
You know
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying? I'm just.
I tell you why.
I don't need to try to compare your income to my income because you can't.
But not
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of times.
saying?
A lot of times is I'm interested in this female, right?
Well, nowadays.
And I don't want to mess with no broke chick off the rip.
But
So
your career,
employment
what you
come
make
up.
and what you worth is two different things.
Well, that's
You get
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's because you could be entry level into that career and
with
not
these-
making
Or
that
my money
full
could be
scale.
already invested.
I'ma say this.
And I'm not working a job, but my business just got off the ground, and you don't even know that. So you can look at it that I'm not doing what you feel like I'm doing, and ain't adding up. Oh, he broke, kid. You know?
Right.
That's why they stuck too.
Well, with these weird dudes nowadays, they be asking.
DJ be going hard,
No,
man.
because these dudes is weird, bro.
man.
These dudes is weird. They be like, "What you bringing to the table and all
I
that."
agree.
Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What the
What
woman
the woman brings to the table?
woman
What is she
bring to the-
supposed to
what
bring
is-
to the table? Other than other than making a house a home, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what you bring to the table. I don't need her to make 300,000, 600,000.
Right, I agree.
That's a
Now,
plus.
she wanna,
You know what I'm saying? That's a plus.
Well,
like,
I
dang,
mean,
you make a lot of money,
Now,
baby.
but see, then now it goes into these women, and so now the women want to be so independent. At the same token,
That's only because you
So-
dudes suck.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but a lot of times with this situation, they get confused in their feelings and how things are supposed to go.
Yeah.
One minute you want to be the independent boss, I do for myself. Nobody got to do nothing for me.
They wanna
And then
be
you
a
putting
woman.
this guard up, and then at the end of the day, you want to be romanced. And how does that work? At
As
some
men,
point, you
we
got to
can't
let it
never
down.
stray away from not making them feel like they woman.
Yeah.
We supposed to appreciate them. No matter how much hell they give us, we can't live without them. I'm not going to the other side. I'm going to be in the
Yeah, I ain't
fold.
going to the
However,
dark side.
Ain't gonna
however
happen.
she want me to be in the fold, it's not manipulation, but you courting to that woman. You basically letting her know I appreciate you. They gonna bend from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got that hard cover, but they still emotional creatures.
Right. So
God
that
didn't
means-
design men like that.
They only
So
put
should
that
that-
guard up only because of
That emotion.
of the emotions and
They don't
horrible
want to
men.
get hurt
So-
from the
Yeah,
same
from
thing
these
over and
sorry
over.
dude.
You supposed to learn
They
from
sorry.
that. So they learning from it and they put their guard up from the ones like us who understand that, you know?
Right,
And it'd
right.
be hard to decipher from just meeting somebody at the bar who trying to get your number with the drink if that person is like that without wasting time. They don't even want to waste time no more.
That's what I'm
They ain't got 3 dates to put invested to this who can you buy me a drink.
3
I don't
days,
blame
yeah.
them.
3 days is just like, all right, now I'm
You
straight.
find out I make a couple dollars now. You want me to buy you a drink? I don't even want to go on date 2. This wasn't even date 1.
This
They
one
like,
Or
ain't
no,
You're
they
right.
find out
This-
you make a
you know
couple dollars, they're like, let's split the bill.
see,
Why you split the bill?
that take away from the chivalry.
Right,
man.
because
I'm paying for
because
all
in the
3
be-
dates.
right because in the beginning your intentions was to cash out on the drink, right? We gonna just start with the drink. Your intention was to cash out on the drink. That's considered
Bill
polite?
Cosby.
Yeah.
That's not considered being a sucker.
No, hell.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't
If
tricking.
you-
that
I'm
ain't
just-
considered being
I'm
a
just
sucker or
asking,
nothing.
man. I'm
No,
just,
no,
I'm
that's
just
what I'm saying.
conversating.
You even asking that question makes you realize like how weird these dudes is.
Yeah.
Like even asking that
They
question.
do. Because you go to somebody's party, you gonna bring a gift.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
unless it ain't your
supposed,
friend.
you supposed to.
Right.
A card or a
Yeah,
gift.
a card.
So either
and
or.
that's
Either
considered
or.
a gift to me. A
Yeah, well,
card,
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, no, you gotta break it down
What's
because
in the card?
some people don't
I grew up
understand with the
nothing.
card.
No, what I'm saying, what's in the card?
It
Nothing.
don't gotta be nothing in the card. It showed me that you came and you gave me. What if you didn't have? You never know what
That's what I'm saying.
somebody else ain't going through,
Yeah.
You know?
That could have been your
People
last dollar.
be expecting too much.
Right.
You know?
At least the card. I was taught that if you
Yeah, at
ever
least
go
a
to
card.
any party, birthday
I
party,
came
wedding,
to support you,
some
and I
type
brought
of party.
you a card.
Yeah.
Now my
I
money
brought you
get
a
right.
card.
I'm gonna double back. I ain't forget your birthday. Let people be able to do that. They expect so much right off.
Right, oh,
and
they-
it's like you ain't bring that for my birthday. We ain't friends. Bye. You really were never my friend.
Nah.
You feel me? So
Right. Yeah, that's what it is though. Yeah.
Weird dudes.
it's definitely some weird.
Yeah, man.
You
Some
dudes
strange
weirdos,
cats, man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Some strange fellas out here.
Weirdos.
But yeah, fellas, if that's the case, man, and you run into the chick and you be like, hey, baby, and you find out she making more money than you, or she making the same amount of money as you, that shouldn't change your game. That shouldn't change you being nice. Because now that means you were never really nice in the
your
first place.
intentions.
That wasn't your
Exactly.
intentions. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So if you that, you know, that guy, not that weird guy, then that means just follow through. Don't change mid-stroke. You know what I'm saying? Get a lady what she want. All right, so what you do? Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I make
Well, who-
150.
Be
It's
happy
like, oh,
for her.
My thing
You know
is-
what I'm
wow.
saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
be
well,
happy
you know
for
what?
no, for real,
Give
because
her a
there's a lot of
clap
black
hand
women out here that's
because
doing their
ain't doing
thing.
shit.
Ain't nobody even acknowledging it, showing them no love. They went to school 12, 10, 15
Man.
years, and y'all just
It
like,
take a lot to be
are you
successful.
making all that?
Man.
Can I
If
get
you
some?
get powered down as a man, you was never really a man mentally.
true.
You was a
true.
male. You was born a male. That's it. Gender wise.
That's it.
Being a man is way more than just having a sack and a stick. You know. Shit.
That's
It's really
Most
having respect.
certain sports in the suburbs come with that type of action.
You're watching the Suede Covington Show, the best thing on the planet, baby. Live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir,
But-
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like you said, man. But I'm telling you, I guarantee you, a lot of successful women that's listen to this or who will catch the show later.
Love y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Y'all
we
beautiful queens.
love y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
sure.
Hey, we give more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work. If ain't nobody tell you, your man Suede Covington,
You're doing a
DJ,
good
not
job.
the DJ and Wade say, you're doing a good job.
What that tick say?
Keep it up.
You doing a good job. You doing a good
Hey,
job.
don't stop what you doing. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Make these fellas step up their game.
Yes,
That's what's
sir.
got to be. Because you know, DJ, not the DJ, gonna call them weird anyway. You know what I'm saying?
They weird.
I
Just,
agree
hey, just
with
call them
it.
weirdos to their face. Let
They
them
call
know.
them a weirdo. So the
'Cause
minute they
first
switch
off-
up to that show, they go, hey, get the lady what she wants. She be like, oh, well, I do this.
Why you being weird to me?
Why you being weird to me?
Man. But
Hey.
man, we just gotta force each other to be the
Better.
men that we say that. You got a lot of these dudes would rather hang around their homeboys and show more loyalty to they mans and their homeboys than they girl at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do what I do. Like my mans is my mans. I treat that like a business, even though we like brothers. Because you gotta think that man, we around the same age. That man got a household. He got a wife. He got kids. We ain't sitting up playing video games all day. We making moves. We being providers like God prevented us to be. So with that being said, it's like this new generation of dudes, they paying attention to what women doing too much, man.
Yeah, I
you
think that's
supposed
so
to
weird.
be a
Yeah.
man.
Like, why do you
They
care
wearing
what she
bags,
doing
they
so
can't have
much?
nothing.
They want to wear bags.
And
They,
Russell
man,
Westbrook
dog.
was my dog, but it's getting crazier and crazier by the day.
Man.
Like I ain't with it. Like
I
Yeah,
never
I-
know.
you know,
kilts and dresses and all.
Nah,
Not
man.
painting no fingernails like you do. Too feminine.
Yeah, bro,
It's
that
too much.
that fingernail crap is off to
Like
me.
I
bro.
go get
Yeah.
conditioned and pedicured up and have them do the cuticles and cut your fingernails down. I don't need no nail polish.
Right.
Nail hardener is a
Buff
little
it.
too much
You
for
can
me,
buff 'em, that's
so I
it.
can get it buffed.
That's
But
it, buff.
I don't need
That's
nothing
it.
shiny or nothing to reflect something.
I'm talking about
like
they
I got
wearing
nail
pink
polish.
and black nail polish.
Yeah.
Man, that's way too much, man. We got to stay, it's always separate, and it's still got to be. A man is separate from a woman, from birth, because of what you built with. You know what I'm saying?
The capabilities that he
And
intended for
right,
us.
the capabilities. So I mean,
So Suede, with everything going on, don't you feel like we need to protect our sons right now? I mean,
Man.
not straying away from our daughters, but right now.
it's
a little-
you know what?
how
I understand exactly what you said. What you're saying is the tide has shifted.
And it's
You used to have
directed
to pay more attention to your daughters
Man.
and keep them in pocket for real. Now is you got to watch your son to make sure he don't get confused on what he's supposed to be and how he's supposed to move out here, man.
My Superman gotta have a sexual preference.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
I just
they
wanted
want him
to
to
have
be.
some
They
freedom
want,
and strength.
they want him to stop because they want him to be Superman.
Why you being weird to me?
Why you being hey, we gonna have to create a meme. Why you being weird to me?
Man, listen, I don't get it. They're too
it's,
feminine right now.
it's-
How do we bring back the masculinity in our communities of not just Detroit, but all
Period.
over?
Listen,
the-
ain't trying to
you know
do
what I'm saying, United
it. Dave
States.
Chappelle.
And
oh man.
Dave Chappelle.
Dude.
shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Hey, look,
man.
now, and this dude. Now I'm glad you brought that up too. One is, let's a moment of silence for downtown Tony Brown, a comedian in the Detroit city. He actually from HP. You know what I'm saying? His sons. I grew up with his sons, man.
Spillman's finest.
A quick moment of silence for that.
All right.
And we just wanted to say, our condolences to the fam. You know what I'm saying? My peeps. Hey. But Dave Chappelle cracked on the LGBTQ community, right?
P.
In the middle of
But the killer part about it is, right? They complaining. So listen, you want to be treated like everybody else, right? By you being treated by everybody else, like everybody else, you gonna get discriminated against because everybody get discriminated against. That ain't stopped. People still fighting against that. So join the club on that, right? And then getting talked about by a comedian. Dog, if you
Since the
don't
beginning
get,
of time.
you can't. Hey, if you're not accepting that, then you're not accepting being part of society at all.
They
You
tryna
gonna get
censor
talked
us,
about.
man.
Yeah, they just
That's all.
they mad. They want to. You know what I'm saying?
They've
Well,
been
why
trying to do it for
Nah, man.
generations. You can't censor us.
you can't do that? How you gonna tell me you want to be treated like a regular person and I can't talk about you? And I'm a comedian. I'm gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying?
Or the shit.
I'm gonna talk about. Hey, you just gotta deal with it.
You better say it.
Because it's just like sitting in the front seat at the comedy show.
And it's my freedom
You
of
gonna get
speech.
talked. You gonna get talked about. If you sitting at the front seat at the comedy show, 99% of the time they gonna joke on you.
Blazing.
They gonna get you.
But you better come suited and booted. Cook.
And that don't mean nothing. They gonna
Barbecue.
find something about that.
Yeah, you better not just
You
say
know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
Be
You know.
fresh, quiet, motherfucker. Sitting in the front.
And they gonna say that. Why you so quiet? You scared to talk? What kind of voice you got? A squeaky voice? They gonna say
Three
something.
jokes
You know what I'm
just to
saying?
have a rebuttal before you go. For sure.
So look, y'all want to be, you want to be considered a regular person and treated a regular person. You gonna get talked about. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get talked about. Yeah. Go ahead. Hello, caller.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings to you,
Hi.
Queen.
Hi, greetings. I wasn't trying to be on the radio or anything. I was just reaching out because I just found you guys on the computer.
Well, what's your input on how we had the discussion on guys being intimidated about strong black women who are successfully inclined?
Oh, y'all on the air right now?
Yeah,
Talking about that?
We live, yeah. Every Wednesday at
Oh, my
5 p.m.
God.
we are
That shit
live.
on the
Stop
planet.
playing.
It's the best thing on the planet, baby.
You hear yourself later on. You can hear yourself now.
I thought this was the jazz station.
Oh.
I got some.
But not for this segment.
Not for this segment.
Well, let me say this for the strong black women. First of all, we're not black because that's a color.
Thanks for the correction.
And a color won't give you no type of nationality. It just gives you
You are correct.
the Christian black codes.
You are
Google it. And secondly, everybody on the planet got nipples.
Huh?
That says well, I'm just saying that says a lot about who you really are or how you started out. everything starts out feminine first. Everybody. So when you're in your mother's womb, those first 6 months, when they try to take a picture to see if it's going to be a boy or a girl,
Correct.
you're a little girl for at least 6 weeks.
Correct.
Until the penis elongates.
Yep.
And then they will say,
So
we see a third leg, must be a boy.
Yeah, because
So-
the vulva or the clitoris of a woman
is
would have
already
been or
there.
could have been. Yeah.
it's already
Yes,
there.
everything is
She's
feminine
correct.
first.
And then
And the oldest being on the planet, older than them dinosaurs they digging up and stuff, is a sister.
As a woman.
That's the oldest being in bones they can find on the planet.
it's
It's a
oldest
sister.
bones, and they can find on the planet. So, as
Yeah,
it
they
stands
can't
right
find
now,
her.
that's the skeleton. The oldest living, a person's skeleton was found, was to be a woman at this point. At this point, yeah.
And the sad part about it is the sisters don't even know their power. Man, we could change this world tomorrow.
I think
Just like tomorrow, we going to spend $864 billion to get our hair weaves done and our nails and all that. Instead, take that money, let your hair rest for a minute, build your own schools, start your own government, do your own thing because you're in America.
now,
And that ain't.
I don't know about
and this-
government. I think you have a problem trying to start a government within the government, though.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about your government is
they
it's
come get
de
you.
facto. That's why they fighting now. They trying to get rid of the de facto fake government. They're not real. They've taken over and made you think they're real. Since 1933, when they changed all the fake money into something that you thought was real, now you need gold. That's why they're fighting. That's why they ran out of change last month and the month before. They're going back to gold. So get yourself some gold. Get yourself some Iraq currency, which is going to pay out very high. And get yourself only $30. That's the minimum you got to spend on Iraq currency. Because they will be going back. And all debt will be forgiven because they haven't had any money, no real money, since 1933. So all debt must be forgiven. Canada, all their credit card debt just got cleaned up by Chase Bank. Google it. It's on the line. It's online. Yeah. So it's time for us to wake up,
Appreciate your knowledge, Queen.
uplift that sister, hold her up, because trust me, none of us could be here without sis, without mom, without the queen. So get that currency, and I hope you have a wonderful show.
All right,
the
thank
rest
you.
of your show.
I appreciate your knowledge.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Peace and love.
See, DJ, I don't think that's really was the nature of what she meant. But at the same time, you know, we got to straight out of that as men and get back to it's not a comparison thing. A woman is a woman and should be treated as such, and a man is a man and should be treated as such.
I
We
understand
all
that. I
know our
respect
roles. Like she said, we can grow. So now it's time to grow.
It's time to grow.
Y'all heard her, ladies. Detroit, stand up. Y'all women got the power. That don't mean y'all more powerful than us. It mean y'all have the power to own y'all own. Own y'all own beauty supply stores. Y'all tired of arguing with them about them feeling like y'all trying to steal. Own y'all own superstores, supermarkets for y'all feminine needs. You know, raise your own chickens and cultivate your own fruits and vegetables. It's time to learn. You got to unlearn all the shit that they taught us and bullshit they taught us through school and grade school, because that was just like the penitentiary. You got to sit in here and listen to them tell you to do this on their time. When every day we learn it. You hear that statement, every day you learn something new. Why we just, in China, they go to school 7 days a week. They starting our growth because they know that we strong as male and female, but they don't want us to be enlightened.
That's deep, man. Then she said the money ain't real. You
We
know,
already knew that,
they
though.
going back to the gold standard
We already knew
where
they been there.
the gold backs up the money.
Oh, yes, you know that when they
always.
print all that money on
No,
stimulus
the
checks and all
money
that stuff.
is the notes, and the gold is
Well,
what's holding the
at some
value.
point they changed it from gold to being the people. Like we became the backing for the money.
Yeah,
So
that's
each child
paper
with a
that
social
is
security
printed.
number, your social security number came, and they get so much money off the social security number.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So each individual born they say, okay, this person over a lifetime gonna make X amount of dollars, and we gonna base the money off of that. So I mean, things have changed. I mean, if that's true, it's not true. It's always some type of conspiracy behind it. But if you fact check and look it up, you'll find that information for yourself. So
buy yourself out of your social security number so you don't be owned by per se the government and become sovereign. You'll have to already have a substantial amount of money squared away to be able to do that, because you got to be your own everything. Yeah. You can no longer hire lawyers. You have to be your own everything when you become sovereign and govern yourself. So it's right. Make sure
right, they come along with that. Yeah, so
with it, but know what comes by it. Just don't run off saying, I'm about to go buy my social security number back. You got to be prepared for what you're getting yourself into.
Right. You got to remember that you living in America when you get ready to buy that. So what we're saying is not to do it. Just put your research in. Don't just hear, what I'm saying, a brother talking about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm this, I'm that. And he be like, you know what, I'm going to go do the same thing. And you get locked in it. I don't know if you can come back. Can you come back?
You can come back from that.
I don't think you can come back. Can you come back from that?
Because now you can go on to ask them, do they want to buy your information back?
Right, I want to sell myself back to you. I don't know how that works. But
that's the same as selling your soul to me.
So you got to,
You already stole it from us. Now you finna sell it back to them because your money ain't had enough to take care of yourself.
Because things change, man. When you become a sovereign, a lot of stuff changes. Like you said, you your own government. So what it is you are really like a country within America. You know what I'm saying?
You like Belle Isle.
Yeah, you like Belle Isle basically, but you can still move around.
Across the bridge, you can move around
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
Yeah, but you're right. You got limited to what you can do.
Limitations of what's going on around you in the city where you
are. Right.
But you're only limited to what you can do. Now you can cross that bridge as your money grow, but who you gonna get your money from? Like she said, that goes off gold. Now then they might just say, okay, we'll work with you.
Right. Now she was saying Iraqi money. That was the first time I ever heard that. Was that the first time you ever heard that? Buy Iraqi money?
I've been trying to dibble and dabble in the Forex, so I've been paying attention to it. It's really just like buying stocks and oil.
Basically that's where that's what's backing the Iraqi money. Okay. All right. I can understand that.
All legal tender is backed by resource. Whether it's coal, oil, gold, silver, platinum, radium, polonium, whatever the fuck it is, it's all backed by a note, and that's where China get their funds, all the United States get their funds. We all get this paper saying that, okay, our country got this resource.
Right.
To be able to sell that's worth something.
Right. Yeah, that's all. That and then the fact that somebody accepted though. Gold chains, rings, you know what I'm saying?
Because a gram of gold now is up. It's like what? $98.
What? A gram? Now they set up. They go by ounces on the thing. On the trading, you buy it by the ounce. You trade by the ounce.
Like if you wanted to buy gold, gold.
Well,
so
let's go. Let's just stay with the ounce. So the ounce of gold. If you look at the market, right? The market is traded by ounces. That's why I said that.
Okay.
Now you can go by grams.
Yeah,
you can go by grams. They got a couple of different websites. I use Ampex to buy my gold. Huh?
You said you go buy some grams.
We'll talk about that on my show.
Yeah.
Ways World.
But if you look at gold is like almost $2,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
It dropped from like 1,800. It went from like 17 and it jumped all the way back to 2,000. But it's steady climbing. It goes down and come back up. I'll tell you, in the mid.
Ounce is 2,000.
An ounce of gold is almost $2,000.
Yeah,
anywhere between the late 17 to 2,000. It might have been up. I haven't checked it lately, but
it's like a pound, like 100,000.
A pound of gold. That's like what 16 ounces. So there you go. Do the math.
You can get one for 2,800. Oh, we gonna talk about that on Ways where I forgot. My man said, I thought it's OM's the hard.
Here, them 16 ounces.
You know what I'm saying?
16 ounces a pound, man.
Right now.
That's how to break down, you know.
Yeah, man.
You're crazy, but bringing that up, you know what I'm saying? You know, Waze got Waze World starting tonight at 6 p.m.
Yes, sir.
on We TV. You know what I'm saying? Tonight is the night he's debuting the show. You know,
yes, sir.
So he gonna give us some education about it, give you some information. You know, some things you might not have known. He's gonna give you that information tonight at 6 p.m. on We TV. So check out Waze on Waze World. That's there for you. Give you some education on it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so talking about weird guys.
Hold on one second. Wanna shout out my man Shakir Stevenson, one of his boxing matches. That boy sweet. Okay, he next up. That boy coming up. Check him out. Shakir Stevenson. That boy icky.
The Lions lost.
Nobody care about that.
Almost
The Lions lost,
FanDuel,
man.
Almost put it all on FanDuel.
Ooh, you tripping.
Almost.
Man.
Ooh, you had him blowing.
But so like I was saying though, weird. Hey man, they had a guy tried to snatch a kid from the family while they was out the Kroger out in Novi. Yeah.
Today?
No, I think it was about a day ago.
Oh,
Yeah. He tried to snatch. It was more than once that he tried to snatch the kid from the family, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little boy, little girl.
Let's just call it a child for right now, man. Hold on, let me see.
No matter the situation, child, you not in my family, and I ain't say my child can go with you. That's abduction. If I feel like my child is any type of danger, or you looking at my child wrong, or even attempt to touch my child, and I don't know you,
Nowadays,
you liable to get yourself smoked.
Nowadays, you gotta watch your child everywhere you go.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
You gotta be there.
Because people be on that weird shit.
You gotta watch them at the football practice. You gotta watch them at any practice.
You gotta watch them wherever they go, man.
You gotta be there.
Females,
Sure, you gotta
a
watch them
couple
for
months
family
ago
too.
at Fairlane Mall, that happened to them. A lady
It was a
who
girl.
had a mental problem situation, and she tried to walk off with their child from the food court. And she like, "That's my daughter." The girl like, "If you don't let me go." So people just weird out here, man. And our version of weird, sometimes it be mental problems, but you ain't that crazy. You knew to act like grab my child.
Right, you had that in your head,
Yeah.
like, oh, this is
gonna
pretty
be your
good.
playoff.
Nah, but yeah, so you gotta watch the kids. It actually was a little girl out in Novi at the Kroger. You know what I'm saying? They said it was multiple. He tried multiple times to get the little girl to come with him, try to kidnap the child. You know what I'm saying?
Protect your families, man.
Man,
At
I'm
all
like-
costs.
Sure, you gotta protect your family with your family.
Yeah, you gotta protect
family
your family with
crazy,
your family.
man.
Yeah, that
Family
is
doing
true.
crazy stuff.
You got a better
kids.
chance of keeping them away from your kids because you know your family. You know which family members is the off the rocker ones. You know.
That's not true. Sometimes you can
As
talk.
far
You can talk
as-
to me every single day
Yeah.
and never know. And then one
But
day,
that would
I
mean
just
I'd
like, you
make
know
you
what?
a babysitter of my child.
Hey, you would?
I won't even
That's you.
want to
that's
make
you.
the
Other
daycare a
people
babysitter
would.
of my child just because of how mentally conscious I am. Don't nobody gonna take care of your kids like how you take
I
care.
wouldn't even
Man,
do that.
you,
They-
that's 100%.
If they ain't gotta go nowhere and it ain't time for them to go to school, I'll be the one to sacrifice whatever I gotta do to make sure I can.
That's what I feel. I feel like
Or you coming with me?
my child is not until the point that they can talk, and I've taught them
Yeah.
like this don't feel comfortable. Tell
Exactly.
something. When they come out of school, hey, listen to your kid when your kid get out of school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ask them what how their day went,
Yep.
and just pay attention. They'll tell
definitely.
you what happened.
You
If
just
you're
gotta
listening,
listen.
just gotta listen, and you gotta be don't listen with the intent like to make them feel like I can't because I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, if I say
You know what I'm saying? If I
something,
say
yeah.
something because I messed up in school or something, you know what I'm saying? Don't react on
Quick
that
to
right
chastise
then
them.
and there.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
feel like
hold
they'll-
off a second.
I feel like they'll tell you regardless. Like they just be happy about the day and just get to tell you everything that happened.
Not if they getting in trouble every time. They gonna shut
Yeah,
down.
yeah, definitely, because they
Yeah.
knowing how you
'Cause
gonna
they know,
react.
yeah, I'm gonna get in
I'ma
trouble.
Get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to
That's
get in
the
trouble.
first thing they think. You don't want
Yeah.
them to feel like they can't talk to you. You want to close that door immediately. You can talk to me about anything. You know.
Right. And if you're in a relationship and that's not the child's father,
Make sure
and
you
even
keep
if it
an eye
is,
on-
make sure you keep an eye on it. If your child tell you something, don't brush it off. Investigate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You may brush it off to the child, but please investigate it, because there's a lot of men and women that's messed up out here from being in a stepmother relationship, and
Just ask the right
something
questions.
happened. Yeah,
you
you
don't
know what
gotta
I'm
lash
saying?
out. See, we gotta learn how to talk to each other and talk to people in general.
And even
Some people be quick to lash out, but then if that person will shut down, even if they was intent to do something or was gonna do something. You ask the right questions, man, you'll get the right answers. That's how I feel.
that's it. Even if you trust them, if the child say
Yep.
something, like
Ask
I
the
say,
right
don't
questions.
address it and sit down. Oh, we gonna all sit down and
Yep,
because
yep.
now you putting the child in a messed up
Find the
situation, the
right
person
time to
in a
ask the right
situation.
question.
Just be smooth about it. You know what I'm saying? Investigate it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying accuse the guy or the woman of doing something or accusing your child of lying. What I'm saying is that's something that should pique you and make you want to investigate it.
Correct.
Look into it.
Yeah, what I'm saying, if you're in a household together,
That's what you do. That's
keep
what
an
you
eye
do.
on how everybody
That's part of
interacts.
investigating.
If you go to school, I'm just
That's
going
part
to
of
the window
investigating.
like what's going on.
Nah.
You got to be sneaky about it.
But if it's happening at home, you're supposed to be comfortable at home. So you ain't thinking when you leave out the room, your spouse giving a side out to your child. Like, sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it's supposed to go.
That ain't how it's
some people
supposed to
do
go.
I don't do that.
They
See, I
do
talk
child.
shit to my nieces and nephews and my kids, but
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely love the kids.
You just really kind of strengthen them up
All right, man.
mentally for this world, though. You know what I'm saying? So they don't be easy prey. You know what I'm saying? So when they go to school, they be like, "You ugly." Oh, they call me ugly. You want your kid to be like, "Well, you ugly. Well, you ugly too." You know what I'm saying? I ain't ugly. You ugly. And then that
Sure,
yeah,
my
and that's how
niece
they
and
end up
nephew
getting
leave
bullied.
With me, they learn how to crack jokes. That's off top. They go, "You old looking. What are those?"
What are those?
No, they ain't been over Uncle Wade's house.
Hey, it is now time for that segment at the end of the show called the Grown Man Rules. You know what I'm saying? So this week, that's not grown man right there. Why you being weird to me?
Like, you being weird to me.
He didn't say it right.
How am I supposed to say it? Hurry up.
Like, go ahead. Will. No, I know how to do it.
Why
It's a
you being
whole,
weird to
it's a
me?
whole YouTube video.
What? It's a whole YouTube video?
Yeah. You ain't never seen it?
No, I haven't.
I gotta show him, cuz.
There's so many reversions of it. I don't really
It's
know
on, the real
All
one
right.
is the old girl with the mustache.
So anyway, let's get to the
Light skin.
grown man rules, right? So this week we're going to talk about need versus want. One of the most basic concepts of personal finance is being able to differentiate between needs and wants. A need is defined as an essential expense such as food or housing. A want is an expense that would be nice to have but isn't essential, such as designer clothing. That's the definition right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And the next one is emergency fund. Emergency fund is money set aside for big unexpected expenses such as job loss or large medical bills. It provides a financial buffer that shields against occurring unwanted debt. So, emergency fund, we'll talk about that real quick. So, emergency fund is money what they're saying is emergency fund. So if you lost a job, so basically you should be sitting on money for 3 months. 3 months worth of bill money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what you should be sitting on. So you got to think about your rent or your mortgage, your cell phone bill, your light, your gas bill, your cable bill, your Wi-Fi, and your food bill, right? You know what I'm saying? Your gas for your car and your car notes. So you take all that and you stack up 3 months worth where you can pay for 3 months. You can pay that for 3 months. You sit on that. You stack it. Don't spend it. Don't pinch off of it. Don't take it and say, "I put it back." You set that aside for a rainy day. Anything can happen at any given time. COVID, for instance. COVID came out of nowhere. A lot of people couldn't pay their bills because they didn't have a job. They couldn't work. 3 months would have put you in a decent position at that time to at least find some work or find some financial resources to help you keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of things people don't do. So before you go out and buy your designer clothes, before you get your wants, as a need versus wants, so your needs are, like they said, your basic necessities, your essentials, your lights, your gas, your car notes so you can get back and forth to work. Now, when it comes to car, the need versus want is you need a car, right? You don't have one. That don't mean go out and try to get a Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, or something high-end, a Cadillac. That means get you a basic car that you can afford to get back and forth to work from. And then as you start to, move up in your job, get a raise, or you start your entrepreneur business, then you can go out and purchase those things. But you got to take care of your needs first. I mean, a lot of people are like, well, I need to get these clothes. Or I need to get these jeans. No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Always gotta be.
I agree with DJ not to do
I
that.
mean, you gotta be presentable. Yeah,
sense.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
I
you
feel
know,
him on that.
look, no, they got, so you could go to, example, you can go to Buckles, for example, right?
No.
And get your rock revivals. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't go to Buckles.
I don't rock.
Why you don't wear rocks? No people
I
don't wear
feel
rocks
like
no
Drake.
more.
He used to rent this Rolls Royce, man. His homeboy just gifted it to him. before he got on, he rented this Rolls Royce every month for $5,000 a month. You know what he did? Because the same thing DJ Not the DJ said. It was in the area where he is, in entertainment, he had to look the part. Yeah. So you gotta step out on faith sometimes.
That's different. That's completely different.
But if you're a worker, be a worker.
Hey, we'll continue this though.
Or you
so
with that doctor
thanks for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Hey, check out check out our Instagram, the Suede Covington Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of different stuff on there. Hit like a lot of different food places out here. You ever thought about hitting it up? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to check that out whenever you get a chance. Instagram. Hey, the merch is always available for you. Hey, in the comments, leave if you want a physical store to buy Suede Covington merchandise. Leave in the comments and let me know. If I get enough responses, then I will actually put some items in a store, and I'll let you know what that location is. You know what I'm saying? So you like the show, you enjoy watching it, you like, your man DJ Not the DJ, your man Waves, Mr. No Cap. Hey, if you like tuning in and watching us, hey, support the show. You know what I'm saying? We'll love that. Comment, share it. Please share the show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to see Suede Covington, because it's the best thing on the planet, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. And
you're in the mix with DJ Holding
On now reality. Thanks for watching the Suede Covington Show on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Brought to you by Big Sneed Entertainment in association with DJ Holding Heavy, Rough Friends, Stripping Glory, and Flat Rate Travel. Join us next week at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WJZZ Cool TV, on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch.
Best thing on the planet, baby.